You gotta splash that toner on your face. This is Thayer's Rose Petal Toner. It's gonna help with oiliness and setting up your skin for your skincare. And then next is this all-in-one Ampoule. This has honey in it, propolis, so I just put a little dab on each cheek, and then I'm going to rub it until it is nice and incorporated in my skin. And then we're going to use Clinique's dramatizing gel. Still going to rub it in, and then we're going to use sunscreen. Sunscreen is essential for every day, even if it is cloudy outside. Put dab on cheeks and the forehead. You should be putting at least a tablespoon. You need to put more sunscreen on, and you need to put on every day. Consistency is key. And then we're gonna move on to makeup. Eyebrows is the frame of your face, so I am now blessed with eyebrows, so I'm gonna use NYX eyebrow pencil in like dark brown. And first I'm gonna fill in my arches. I'm gonna stop the eyebrow in the front like a little bit before my nose starts, if you get what I'm saying. Because we're going to use a spoolie later on to really blend it out. It does look a little bit wonky right now, a little bit dark, but that's okay because the magical spoolie will help disperse the product, so it doesn't need to be looking perfect right away. Just got to get the general shape. And now we're going to use a spoolie, and that's basically going to blend out all the product. And while you're doing that, the product will be, it'll make the hairs look more natural, so it just doesn't look like a block. And then feel free to touch up the middle of the eyebrow, make it dark enough, and then of course use a spoolie. Never just like put it on and then not blend it out with the spoolie. And then you're gonna wipe away any excess with your fingers. These are the 4 brushes. I designate a brush for like sparkly stuff, blending. Oh, okay, this is the eyeshadow from Colourpop named Porter. Gonna spread that all as a base on my eyelids, and then it's going to act as like a base, and then blend it out with a blending brush. I have a fluffy brush designated just for blending. And then I have Makeupgeek's Cocoa Bear, which is like a brick terracotta warm brown color, and then I'm gonna put that on top of Colourpop base. And then I'm gonna use Naked 3 palettes, Trick, which is the sparkly thing. Oh my god, and then I'm gonna put the sparkly thing in the middle of the eyelid to bring the glitter. Then I'm gonna put the Lorac Pro palette, brown shades. They're both matte, and I'm gonna put them on the outer corners of my eye, just so I could put a little bit of depth into it without bringing more glitter into this, because it's already pretty glittery. I'm gonna use the dark brown to deepen out the outer corner, and then I'm gonna bring another Naked 3 shade called Liar, I think, into the bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna use Blackheart, which is like the glittery blackish, thing. I'm gonna rub it all along and smudge it along my lash line. I do that to deepen the look. It's nice to have a gradient going upwards and downwards and side to side, so that your eye looks more dimensional. And I like to be a little bit more glamorous, so I'm okay with having a lot of glitter. And then we're gonna move on to the face. We have this foundation from Maybelline's I think it's the Fit Me foundation, and I'm gonna dot it along my whole face. And then I do foundation after eyes because sometimes you get fallout, so this will help cover up any fallout. I'm gonna use a blending buddy? What is that? The beauty blender. Yes, beauty blender, and it's damp. I've filled it with water and then squished all the water out. That's gonna help give my skin an airbrush look. Then we're gonna use the Age Rewind concealer in a slightly lighter shade. Highlight the under eye circle thingies, top of the nose bridge, forehead, and any what is it, still red spots, like the side, like my temples, and then my chin. So this is also going to conceal and highlight at the same time, giving my face more dimension, but very subtly. So I'm gonna reuse the pointy tip of the Beauty Blender to blend that out, and then I'm gonna set all that with a mineral powder that's going to take away the shine, and it's going to set my makeup so that my foundation and concealer stays in place throughout the day. Also, I don't know, I think it's just kind of like a habit of mine to put powder after, like, to set some kind of cream product. So after that, I'm gonna do bronzing and contour. So I'm using this warm baked bronzer by Milani. And then I'm going to contour the edges of my face, the high points of my cheeks, because you want to look sun-kissed, jawline, and along the hairline, so that as a person with a relatively flat face, it'll make your face look more, what is it? Dimensional? Oh, and then you use Hoola bronzer as another bronzer, and then we're gonna move on to Colourpop's Between the Sheets blush. Use that with the fingers and dab it along side of the cheek, and then we're going to blend that out with a brush later on so you don't have streaks on your face. And then make sure you have the blush on the side, and then we're gonna use Hourglass Ambient powder in dim light to basically set all the makeup. This is going to make your skin look flawless. Then use Colourpop's highlighter in shade Monster. This is a duochrome highlighter that will flash lilac and pink in the light, very subtle, very put on the high points of the face. And then you're gonna put Tarte's gel eyeliner. It's a 2-in-1 eyeliner. It's one of my favorites. This gel eyeliner will set so it does not smudge. Then I'm gonna use a smudge brush to deepen the lash line and tight line, basically. And then I'm gonna use the other side, which is the liquid liner, my favorite liner, and then it has a felt tip, and I'm gonna create my daily wing, and so that's even more glamorous. I like having wings that basically direct like the way my eyes are turned. I think you look sassier with a cat eye. So I'm gonna put on my wing. It's not a very good wing, but whatever. I just do it every day. And then I'm using Colourpop's lippy sticks in the color Brink. It is my lips but better, and it is like a warm terracotta pinkish thingy. And then I rub it around, and then I always blot it with a piece of tissue. And not only will that take off the excess product, but make it last longer. Then we're gonna use mascara. It is a curling mascara, so that you take the what is it, the corner side, like the side that is like, and then you flip it, and then we're using the inside of the wand to get the curl. So it's like both sides have a thing. And then I use a blending brush to blend out the eyes once more, and then we move on to hair. Hair really makes or breaks the look, in my opinion. I slept with the middle part. I just dyed my hair the night before. So slept with the middle part, then part it in the side so you get more volume. Separate your hair into so that 1/3 is hanging out. Then use a straightening iron to curl the ends, and then we're always going to curl inwards because at the very end of the hair strand, because I think curling it inward really creates more volume. And then you want that dip in the middle at least, so that you have like the volume, I think, will stay for a longer time. And I have hair long enough that's like varying it up, so that for like the longer strands I'll do maybe 1 or 2 dips. So for this one I'm doing 1 dip. Oh, actually I'm doing 2 dips. Yeah, I'm doing 2 dips. It's gonna create like a wavy effect. So all you gotta do is keep flicking the wrist. You keep flicking the wrist until you reach the end, and then as soon as you reach the end, you just gotta make sure that you curl inward. So whether you do 1 dip or 2, you just gotta make sure that the ends are curled in. And I always start off with a curling out, like as in I create a bump, like a bumpy bump, because that creates more volume. When I have extremely thin and flat hair, like straight hair naturally, so I always curl, and I do the same thing in the back, where even in the lower thirds of my hair I curl inward and I want to create as much volume as possible. And so yeah, I just keep doing that all around my head, making sure that there are no straight strands left behind. And then that's half my hair finished. Now that I have now we go on to the bulk of the hair. Since we did the side part that's pretty deep in the hairline, this side of the head is going to have much more hair, so it's going to take a little bit longer. But the principle is pretty much the same, where you keep sectioning off the hair, and then with a straightening iron you're going to create either one dip or two, and then we're going to create waves in the hair. And it's crucial that you don't just that you create the inward dip in the middle, so that I feel like it gives the hair more structure and the volume will last a longer time. So now that we're on the top third, this is like the show hair that really sticks out, and that's like the hair that actually matters. The bottom 2/3 is only there to add volume, but this is the show hair. So create more waves, make sure the end of the strand is curled inward, look for any straight strands because it does look kind of wonky when you have straight strands and then curled strands mixed together. Oh, this is the crucial part. This is the key. You have to curl the bangs. These are long bangs, and then my style, I prefer to have like a wave in it, like one big wave, so that there is a curl that hits at my temple. Like, that is crucial. It needs to flip around. Like, that is the key component of this hair. And then you keep flipping it, and I'm not satisfied with that curl that needs to hit at my cheekbone, and so I keep flipping. Oh, there's the eye look. That's the finished eye look. There's eye, and that's another finished eye look. You can see the blush and the contouring, and smiling picture of me, and yeah. Okay, I guess that's it. Well, thanks for watching Pimp My Face. Oh yeah, the look is called the Cranberry Terracotta Yogurt Sparkles. Yeah, boo 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 boo. That's the look. Yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to comment or message me. Alright, thanks.